The chemistry between co-hosts often defines the atmosphere of a morning show, and NBC's Today has built its reputation on creating a warm, relatable, and sometimes humorous space for viewers to start their day. But even the closest colleagues and friends can experience small frictions, and Jenna Hager made headlines recently after lightheartedly calling out one of her Today co-hosts for failing to answer her phone calls. The incident, which quickly became a talking point for fans of the program, underscores the relatable frustrations of modern communication, or lack thereof. In a culture where we're all tethered to our devices, missing a call from a friend or colleague can be both a minor annoyance and a moment ripe for comedic banter. For Hager, however, it was also an opportunity to bring her signature candid humor directly into the spotlight of live television. A playful confrontation on live TV. The moment unfolded during a recent broadcast of Today with Hoda and Jenna, when Hager turned the conversation to her attempts to reach out to her co-host off-camera. With her trademark blend of Southern charm and directness, she explained that she had been trying to connect, but kept finding her calls unanswered. While she did not frame the issue with hostility, her comments carried enough conviction to let audiences know she wasn't entirely joking. The studio audience and viewers at home could sense the light-hearted tension. Hager, known for her candid personality and quick wit, expressed what so many of us feel when faced with unanswered calls, wondering whether the other person is simply too busy, avoiding the conversation, or guilty of ignoring their phone altogether. Her co-host responded with laughter, attempting to downplay the situation, but Hager pressed forward with just enough insistence to make her point stick. "It's not just once," she reportedly said, emphasizing the repeated nature of her unanswered calls. The exchange quickly gained traction online, with fans sharing clips and debating the line between playful ribbing and genuine frustration. The relatable dilemma of missed calls. What made Hager's call-out resonate with so many is the universality of the issue. In an era dominated by text messages, instant messaging, and social media, phone calls have become a more intentional form of communication. When someone does pick up the phone, it often signals importance, urgency, or intimacy. Conversely, when those calls go unanswered, it can feel like a dismissal, even if the reality is something as simple as being too busy or missing the ringtone. Hager's willingness to voice her irritation on air mirrored the feelings of countless people who have been left hanging by friends, colleagues, or even family members. It struck a chord, not because it was scandalous, but because it was so undeniably relatable. Jenna Hager's style. Humor with honesty. This moment fits seamlessly within Hager's on-air persona. Since joining the Today family in 2009, and later becoming a full-time co-host alongside Hoda in 2019, she has become beloved for her authenticity. She frequently shares personal anecdotes, ranging from heartwarming family stories to humorous missteps, giving viewers a glimpse of her life beyond the studio. Her decision to call out her co-host for dodging phone calls was not an act of malice, but rather an extension of her candid, no-nonsense approach. Whether she is laughing at herself or teasing her colleagues, Hager has cultivated a reputation for honesty paired with a gentle sense of humor. In this case, her playful jab provided a moment of levity on the show while simultaneously sparking a wider cultural conversation. After all, who among us hasn't felt a flash of irritation when someone ignores our attempts to reach them? The co-host dynamic, friendship and friction. The success of Today with Hoda and Jenna relies heavily on the dynamic between Hager and Kotb. Their rapport is often described as that of two close friends rather than just professional co-hosts. They exchange jokes, offer support during emotional discussions, and allow themselves to be vulnerable on air. Moments like these, where Hager openly addresses something personal, add to that authenticity. It shows viewers that their friendship isn't scripted or perfectly polished, but rather real and sometimes messy. If anything, the playful confrontation likely strengthened their connection by demonstrating their ability to poke fun at each other in good spirits. However, fans are always quick to analyze these exchanges, looking for signs of deeper tension or cracks in the bond. While some may interpret Hager's complaint as evidence of frustration, most saw it as a reflection of the natural ups and downs present in any close friendship. Social media reacts. Unsurprisingly, the exchange became a trending topic on social media platforms. Clips of the segment circulated widely on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, with fans weighing in on both sides of the debate. Some viewers sympathized with Bush Hager, sharing stories of their own unanswered calls, and expressing frustration at the increasing tendency of people to rely on text instead of voice conversations. Others defended her co-host, suggesting that missed calls are inevitable in today's fast-paced world, and that no one should feel obligated to answer every ring. One fan tweeted, "Jenna is all of us when our friends don't pick up the phone. Glad she said what we're all thinking." Another wrote, "Not everyone likes talking on the phone. Texts exist for a reason. Jenna should chill." The debate highlighted the generational and cultural divides surrounding communication preferences. Younger audiences, in particular, seemed more forgiving of the missed calls, while older viewers expressed support for Bush Hager's desire for more direct communication. Why the story matters. At first glance, Bush Hager's on-air call-out might seem like a throwaway moment of daytime television humor, but its resonance points to something deeper: the evolving nature of how we connect with one another. The story underscores how even small interpersonal moments between celebrities can reflect larger cultural trends. In this case, it speaks to our collective negotiation of communication boundaries in the digital age. What does it mean when someone ignores a call? Is it rude, or simply the new normal? Bush Hager's willingness to bring this conversation to national television reminds us that even public figures wrestle with the same dilemmas as everyone else. Her frustration, cloaked in humor, highlighted the universal desire for connection and acknowledgement. The future of Today banter. This moment will likely join the long list of memorable exchanges between Bush Hager and her colleagues on Today. It reinforces why the program continues to resonate with audiences: its ability to blend news, entertainment, and relatable personal moments in one seamless package. Bush Hager's candidness ensures that viewers see her not just as a broadcaster but as a friend. Someone who isn't afraid to speak her mind, even at the risk of creating a slightly awkward on-air moment. As the show moves forward, moments like these will continue to define its character. Whether it's light-hearted banter, heartfelt confessions, or spirited debates, the interactions between hosts give the program its soul.